Hi, Bashar.
And you good day.
I would love to have the experience of talking to you and
You are talking to us.
exactly.
So done.
So yay.
Quick manifestation on your part. Congratulations.
And on top of that, leaving here, having moved through many multiple frames.
Yes, well, what's
And
stopping you? You're doing that all the time anyway. Of
well,
course you're moving through
can I
multiple
use you as
frames.
my permission slip to move
What do
in
you
a
think you're
in
doing
a
right now?
faster way? I know I'm excited to be here.
Well, then
So,
how do you want to use the idea of this interaction to accelerate yourself?
well, there's an area in my life that I would love some faster movement on to
Such
get to
as?
where
Such as?
I
Can you be
want,
more specific?
yeah, I would love to have more vibrant, strong health.
Well,
Just
what
be,
stops you from doing so?
I don't know.
Sure you do.
Okay.
Are you digging down into your negative belief systems to see how you're holding yourself back? Let me
Well, yeah,
ask you the
I'm aware
question
of them.
in another format.
Okay.
Let me ask you the question in another format.
All right.
If you were experiencing what you considered to be full health, what would you be doing differently than you're doing now?
I would do a lot more of my artwork and working on my business.
Are you telling me that your state of health prevents you from doing artwork?
Yeah,
Why are you telling me that?
because I want to do more artwork.
And in what way does your so-called state of health prevent you from doing more artwork?
I have
What
to,
is the form of artwork you are referring to?
I do oil painting.
And in what way does your state of health prevent you from doing more oil painting?
I lay in bed sometimes. I'm not feeling well.
Can you not paint in bed?
No.
Why
Well,
not?
well, I get depressed too, and I don't
I beg your
feel good.
pardon.
Depressed.
Do you understand what depression is?
Nope.
I will explain it to
Okay.
you. Every single one of you has a natural state from time to time called compression. When you are searching for answers you know cannot be found in the outer reflection of the world, you withdraw within where you know all the answers actually lie.
Okay.
But that's a natural state, compression. And then when you discover and redefine yourself in that compressive state, you reemerge as a new person. When you define the act of compression through a negative belief system, you experience it as depression. Because then it prevents you from using the natural compressive state to find the answers that you seek, because you've imposed a negative definition on the experience as if there's something wrong with going within.
Okay.
So change your definitions, you will change the experience.
Okay. So embrace it. Is
All
that what
right.
you're saying?
First of all, embrace that you have the negative definition that is turning compression into depression.
Okay.
Recognize that it's in your control to change that by discovering what negative definition you would have attached to the concept of compression that would make it be experienced by you in a negative way. Once you discover and identify consciously what that negative belief or definition is, you will realize that it makes no sense to hold on to it, it's illogical, and you'll drop it. And as soon as you drop it, you will start feeling that particular action as compression in a more positive way, and you will use it more positively to redefine yourself and reemerge as a new person more intentionally, more consciously.
Thank you. Do you think that I will leave here
Do I think?
change? Yes.
It doesn't matter what I think. Do you believe you will?
Yes, I do.
Then what I think doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, it's been lovely to talk to you.
And you as well.
Thank you.
Hi, Bashar.
And a you good day.
Hi.
Speak up, speak up.
Okay.
Be bold.
Okay. So when
Okay.
so when people die, where our soul is going.
Right here,
Oh.
but on a different frequency, so you experience a different reality.
Oh.
Everything is here and now. Everything is here and now, but you're just changing channels, and so that program is no longer visible to you. You have a different program, to use your television analogy. So, in that state, you have a broader perspective. You can see more, realize more, remember more of who you are. It's easier for you to see what's happening in physical reality because, in a sense, you've been there, done that. And so you're coming from a mountaintop perspective, so to speak, and looking down into the valley, whereas physical reality is more like being down in the valley and not being able to see around the next mountain. So you have a higher frequency, and that means you have a higher perspective. Higher frequency equals higher perspective, higher point of view, and more capability to see more of all that is, and more of who and what you are. And more things are probable to be experienced. As soon as you imagine them, you experience them, because space-time doesn't work the same way on the spiritual level. Things that you imagine manifest instantaneously and can seem very solid to you, even though you know you can change them with another thought.
Wow.
This is one of the things that happens. It's like waking up from a dream and remembering that the dream was just a dream, no matter how real it seemed, and that now you're awake. This is who you really are. That's what it feels like in spirit. There are many different kinds of things you may experience in the transition from one state to another, such as what people have reported as the so-called tunnel of light, which is just another way of translating the shift from one dimension to another, and the idea of life review. Now that you realize there are fewer barriers between you and everyone else, that you're all connected, you begin to experience all the things you've done in this life and all the consequences of those things you chose to do, because now they're all really part of you, and there is no separation or segregation anymore. And you have the freedom to interact with many different kinds of beings on that level that come and go, who are also capable of being far more flexible in their consciousness. And you can make many different kinds of decisions of what to experience next, including, if you wish, the idea of continuing the same life in a parallel reality, never knowing that you just died, if that serves you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Many people on your planet who have close calls. Oh, I don't know how I got out of that one alive. Sometimes you didn't. But if you decimated your body to the point where you can't be revived, then you still actually are given the choice. Would you like to continue in a parallel reality that's so similar you won't know the difference? Some people say yes. And then they just think, well, that was a close call. I don't know how I got out of that. Or they don't even remember that anything happened that might have caused their death. Many people on your planet have died over and over again and simply popped into your reality from other parallel realities, continuing the version of the life that exists here. It is very much more flexible and malleable in terms of the choices you have and the things that you can do than you think. The nature of your beingness is truly multidimensional. Begin to really learn that.
Okay.
Does this help you?
Yes, thank you. And also, I have one more question.
Yes.
I met the one spiritual healer,
Yes.
and he can heal the person who is a cancer, the terminal cancer. Or,
He doesn't heal anybody directly. Nobody heals
yeah.
anybody directly. But he gives off a vibration that if the person matches the vibration, they will be allowed to heal themselves. So he gives off a vibration that might be very conducive to other people matching it, so that they will then heal themselves by matching the frequency he's giving off that is representative of the healed state.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.